Fashion is my religion.
Hey, it's editors Gregory and Ashley, and we're here in New Jersey today at Kim D's shop Posche, where we're going to have an interview and Ashley's going to try on some clothes.
Let's get started. So we're here at the legendary Posche store. Tell us a little bit about the lines that you carry. I mean, this is the quintessential Jersey fashion destination.
Yes, it is. Well, we carry, as far as jeans, Rich and Skinny, 7 jeans, blank. We happen to love them. We've carried J brand. You know, we like to switch it up. We get repeat customers, so I don't want to keep selling them the same, pieces, the same lines. We carry Diane von Furstenberg, Alice and Olivia we do very well with. But then we also like to bring in young, hot designers that are just coming up. Like a lot of the the designers will come and knock on the door because they know that I'm here and say, we'd love to put our stuff in Posche. And when I feel the fabrics and I see that they're fabulous, I let them in. Like we have Sashika here. We also carry some Brian Lechtenberg, Black Halo. Kind of a mix of everything. We do feel the piece. I like fabrics. I like to feel everything. When I go to the showrooms, I want to feel it. Like, let me feel the sweater. Let me feel the jeans. I want everything to be soft and comfy.
Well, now I get to do what I do best, shop, and Kim D is going to style me in everything from Posche, from Alice and Olivia dresses to 7 for Mankind jeans. Can't wait to see what she puts me in. So this is one of my favorite dresses in the store. It's super sexy, super glam.
Really hot. Brian Lechtenberg. Brian Lechtenberg will only sell to us in New Jersey, to Posche, and he's just really hot. All the little starlets are all wearing his dresses. It looks beautiful on you. Love the color, love it. We're gonna have her model in the next Posche fashion show on March 19th. 100% Posche girl.
I love it. I'm a Jersey girl in the making.
Show them the back too, how the peplum splits in the side, which we love with the zipper going up the back.
Super on trend.
We love it. Love, love, love.
So you can't go wrong with a simple LBD. This one's great.
Love it. This is by Sashika. Twins, they're fabulous. I have a lot of their designs. They're young, up and coming. They're in the city, they're in LA. I love their fabric. If you can feel, how does it feel?
Super stretchy, comfy. You feel like you're wearing a t-shirt.
And this is classic. This will never ever go out of style.
Right. And seasonless too.
Seasonless, beautiful. And I have like this little necklace from Virgin Saints that I'd love to throw on just to change the look a little bit for maybe nighttime.
I love
just
that.
Just adding a little. You know what I mean? I just love it.
And the cross is that kind of Byzantine type
it's
influence.
Really cool.
It's huge right now. Dolce & Gabbana did a lot of it on their runway.
I love it. I mean, I'm telling you, I would get even crazy and do it together, but look at these pieces with it. It looks great. Fabulous.
It totally changes the whole concept of just a simple black dress. All right, so this t-shirt's obviously named after you, right?
After you went. I own the t-shirt, and I own the guinea tee, too, that I love.
Totally love it. This is a little bit of an edgier, casual look, though.
We do that a lot of Posche. Like I said, we have the best jeans, the best t-shirts, feel-the-piece sweaters.
Yeah, these fit like a glove.
Aren't they soft and
These
comfy?
are great.
Once again, it's about the comfort.
Yeah,
it's about
right.
the soft. Yeah.
These are great.
And if I were you, I would love to see this. These are the new leather line that we're carrying.
Obsessed with this jacket.
Smoking hot. Let's throw this on. And let's see how that looks. Fix the hair. Look, that is freaking hot. That
like a badass chick, right?
I love it. I love it. I
absolutely love the quilting. Is actually my favorite part on it.
It's so cool. The whole outfit is just to die. You can go anywhere in that. Anywhere in the city. Love it.
Ankle boots.
I mean, you could wear
pumps.
that in LA. You can wear it in Vegas. I love the whole outfit. Love the whole look.
I'm going home with this jacket.
Everyone wants to go home with that
Right?
jacket.
I have to fight people for it. And when did the Housewives first start coming to Posche? Were they long avid shoppers before the series, or did you know them before?
They started filming, it was only 6 episodes. Their first, no one realizes that, but it was 6 episodes.
Yeah.
So I opened up Posche, I'm gonna say in September, and October, they were just filming the finale where Teresa does the table flip. And Danielle came in, she lived in Wayne, and she starts telling me this story that she's on this crazy show. I had no idea what it was. And she called Jacqueline, and she said, Jacqueline, you gotta come see this store, it's great. And they just start shopping here. It had nothing to do with the show. It was just because Jacqueline lives around the corner in Franklin Lakes and Danielle lives in Wayne. They both shopped here. They loved the store. And, word of mouth, they start coming. And then all of a sudden, 2 weeks later, I get a call from Danielle. Oh my God, you can't believe it. Teresa's crazy. She flipped the table. They're all animals. I hate them all. I was like, oh my God. Then the next season, well, in between, I went to Danielle's photo shoot because she was afraid of the other girls.
Right.
And they were doing the Bravo photo shoot when they come out. Right? When they come out, like, they sequestered her and me in this room, and me basically the big protector.
Yeah.
And she did not go near any of the other women. They were brutal to her. Yeah. And I was just like, oh hi, how are you? Some of them were nice. Jacqueline, of course, was a sweetheart, and the other ones, they didn't even look. They wouldn't even look at you, whatever, because you were Danielle. One of the producers recognized me in Caroline's backyard at the sheriff's dinner. And that's how I got on the show.
Oh,
He
yeah.
recognized me from the photo shoot
Yeah.
and said, oh my God, she's friends with Danielle. Let's put it together, blah, blah, blah. And I was sitting there, and all of a sudden I see all these people, all the housewives sitting at my table. Dina comes, Teresa's blown pregnant. She comes and sits at my table. I'm like, well, I don't even know. Why are they all sitting at my table? Well, 8 months later, I realized they sat at my table because they wanted to get to talk about Danielle, and it was just,
Wow.
it was crazy. Yeah,
So-
so I've been on since.
Out of all the housewives you've kind of been around, who do you think is the best dressed, has the most style?
I'm going to say Teresa because she wears mostly posh. Yeah, you know, I love Teresa. I love to style Teresa. I think Melissa's great too. I think Melissa looks great all the time. She's been starting to wear a lot of our clothes as of last year. She comes here a lot for her for what to wear in her interviews, and I've styled her. I think I would say Teresa and Melissa.
Yeah.
They might not like that I said the two of them, but I think they both rock it. I think they're both great.
Yeah, and the Posh fashion show annually has been one of the highlights of each season. Known for lots of drama and glamour. So tell us a little bit of behind the scenes. What do viewers not see that goes on at the Posh fashion shows?
Honestly, we don't know that these things are going to happen. This is the truth. Like this, every single thing that's happened. When Joe and I, like the worst fight that I had at Sun Cubana, I had no idea Joe was going to show up. We had no idea. All these different things, certain things were planned. We knew that it was going to come out about Melissa. But all of a sudden, I'm inside, and they say, oh, you have to come outside for a minute. Meanwhile, I'm in 6-inch heels, and there's cobblestone streets
The
outside.
worst.
The worst. Your cobblestone. So I was not drunk. It was my show. I was drinking, had a couple drinks. But when you try walking in 6-inch Giuseppe Zanotti heels
Not
and
gonna happen.
fighting with somebody who's half your size, and I'm yelling at because he walks. I said, oh, what's the problem? What do you mean? And he went ballistic. I never expected it, and I don't allow a man. No, I don't like when men talk to women like that. So I just let him have it. That was the worst fight. But once again, I had no idea I had no idea. The drama. I had no idea that when Teresa was sitting outside the North Jersey Country Club in the chair, if you see me, I'm like, where's Teresa? Where's Teresa? I had no idea. She was sitting in the chair waiting for Danielle to walk past. All of a sudden, I hear crash. The dishes go. The glass. I'm like, oh my God! I went running after her. You see me pulling her. These are not staged things. These are just because you know what? When I invite everyone, they all come.
Yeah.
So they might not have seen each other for a month or two, and they've been talking about each other, and then all of a sudden the combustion happens
Right.
because they're all in the same room at the same time. So that's what. Really, honestly,
I mean, and speaking of drama, they're filming the new season right now. What can you tell us? What insight can you give us into what's going on?
well, we do sign confidentiality agreements. Of course. I can tell you that there are some new things going on, new people, and they've just started. So I'm hoping for the best.
We do know that Dina is in and Caroline is out this season.
Yes.
Caroline's doing her own spin-off and Dina's back in the mix. How's that changed the dynamic of the girls?
Well, Teresa and Dina are very close.
Yeah.
And I think Teresa is very happy to be filming and to be back, on better terms even with Dina, because when they start filming and Dina went off the show, Dina kind of distanced herself from everyone.
Right.
She didn't want to be a part of the drama.
Right.
And she didn't want to be a part of the drama because of her family. Now that her family's off, I think you're going to see a lot more of Teresa and Dina doing some fun things, which is good. Thank God for Teresa. She finally gets a break.
Yeah.
It's 3 years of pounding on Teresa. They needed to do this. They needed to change the storyline.
Yeah,
So what's going on with Caroline now? She left. How did you two end things off?
Well, I have said this in the press, so this is not anything new. I was very loyal to Caroline because our family, my father and Albert's father were very close. And for 2 seasons, I protected her from what was coming out about Albert. And, she turned around at the last minute after acting nice to me, coming to my store, always shopping, taking my things for weeks at a time, not bringing them back, then paying for certain things, rumpled up in balls, they would come back. And all of a sudden, I'm watching the show, and I see that her backstabbing me, saying that my hands were dirty for years. Really? Were they dirty for years while you were shopping in my store, borrowing my clothes? So, no, we're not on good terms. I'm glad she's off, and I don't think her show's going to make it. That's my opinion. I just
you
really
go.
don't.
Here to hear
I think
first.
she's boring. Totally boring. And, I like her kids. Her kids are nice. They've always been respectful of me. I'm sure they're not too thrilled about our argument. I know that they were upset the night that it was happening. But she's a big girl. She could fight her own battles.
But like you said, you are very tight with Teresa. How have you kind of supported her in these kind of difficult months that she's been going through?
First of all, she's one of the strongest people I know, and I love her kids. I see them often. They just got a puppy, so I was excited to go see the puppy. She is so strong. She's here at least once or twice a week. She's very supportive of Posh. I think I personally don't think she had anything to do with this. Women, a lot of women, when they're having babies and they're going out for lunch and they're enjoying their lives and they're shopping, their husbands can stick anything in front of them, they're going to sign it. They trust. I don't think that Teresa was, manipulating and calculating, I'm going to sign this and I'm going to sign that. And I think she's innocent. I said this, I was on ET, I said it on ET, I'll say it now. I think she's innocent. Unfortunately, you have to prove that. Let's hope that she can do it and, her kids will be fine and the mother will be able to stay home in her house. So this is chocolate covered strawberry. She has chocolate.